Buffalo and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show, and I'm your host, Elliot Pierre. We're going to start the show off the same way we start every show off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, so the fact that you're spending with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with it.
How's she cutting me, loves? You're listening to the Mac City Morning Show.
All right, and we're back. Okay, we have my favorite type of guest today. I don't know this guy's name, for goodness sakes. I don't know what he does. I kind of know where he works, but I don't know what he does at work. So you're about to meet a complete stranger with me, and that's my favorite episode. So on that note, sir, I don't introduce my guests. They do it themselves, and I couldn't introduce you if I wanted to. So can you tell everybody at home who you are and what you're about?
My name is Diego Rizzuto, and I'm an Indigenous Youth Career Coach with Careers Next Generation.
Okay, very cool. All right, man. Well, thank you for taking the time and coming on the show today. So my question to you is, how did you get involved with Careers Next Generation?
Well, I applied to the job.
Yeah?
Lied a lot on the resume. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
My boss will probably watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not true. That was a joke. And yeah, had an interview. Like, I guess they had somebody fall through a few days before, so they called me like the next day. I applied on Sunday. They called me on Monday for an interview.
Yeah?
And yeah, just got started like
There's
that.
this
And
history.
yeah, it's been great.
Sweet. So how long have you been with them for?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. So you're
Yeah.
brand new.
Yep.
Awesome.
Brand new.
So you're working with the Indigenous youth then? And
Yes.
so like we've had your boss and, well, I don't know who your boss is, but we've had two individuals from Careers on the show. So they've explained what their components of that career or company is all about. So like what do you do in particular? What makes you different from the people that you work with?
Well, I work more with the Indigenous communities and the Indigenous students.
Okay.
We have a program called Indigenous Career Pathways, or I think it's just Career Pathways.
Right.
And basically what happens is any Indigenous students, they apply. If we take them in, they just let us know what they like.
Okay.
Like, you want to be an accountant, you want to be a lawyer, they let us know.
Right.
We try and find them an internship so that they can learn about it and
Okay.
see if it's something they want to pursue more.
Okay. Now, with the Indigenous communities in this region, there's quite a lot.
Yeah.
So how do you keep in contact with them, and how do they all get in contact? Like, how does that work, the communication? Because they're so diverse in regards to geography. Like, there's no way you're getting all the way up to Fort McKay and going down to Conklin and going to all these different places. So.
Well, a lot of it's through text.
Okay.
Yeah, I get good responses through text. A big chunk of my job is just reaching out to them, making sure they're okay.
Yeah.
Every couple weeks, but then
Okay.
usually the conversations will drag on, so I'm almost in constant communication.
Yeah, no doubt.
Especially now because they're just getting started
Yeah.
with their summer placements. Our school just ended a few days ago.
Okay. Very cool. Now, with yourself in particular, you from Fort McMurray or you from somewhere else?
Born and raised here,
Born and raised Fort Mac.
Yeah.
All right. What school did you go to? High school?
Westwood.
Westwood. Oh, man. We're splitting the room again, Tanner.
There's always a first, second, third, so you guys can debate it out on 2 and 3.
I went to Merck. Tanner went to Comp. And then you went to Westwood. So
Yeah.
obviously I'm going to always say Merck is first place, and he's going to say Comp is first place. But
Yeah, I'll say Westwood's third place.
yeah. Comfortably third.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're born and raised in Fort Mac. That's so cool, man.
Yes, I am.
3 of us today. It happens so often on the show. So now that I know that you're born and raised in Fort Mac, I'm not going to put you on blast about your age. You're obviously a lot younger than me, probably closer to Tanner's age. But when you grew up here, which one of your Jomas? Which Jomas is your favorite Jomas to go to?
I live by Thickwood, so that's that one.
There we go. Thickwood Jomas. It's the best one. In my opinion, my humble opinion, it is the best one.
You know
So
they have one in Edmonton now.
they do. Have you been to it?
No, I haven't.
I have.
You have?
It's amazing.
How does it rank to the rest of the Jomas in Fort McMurray?
Well, they have an asterisk next to them because they're in Edmonton. That being said, it is equally as good as first place. If they were in Fort McMurray right now, they would be holding top spot with Thickwood, in my opinion.
Do you think it's just because it was new?
Well, here's the thing. I like where to see. This is the good thing about Tanner. He knows me. I've gone back 3 times because I thought, just nostalgia, and because I love Jomas so much, that the first time I gave him a pass. So I've been back 2 extra times, equally as good both times, and it's been over the stretch of a year and a half.
Yeah.
So
Consistent.
They're crushing it. Edmonton Jomas, like killing it.
Any Edmonton listeners, go ahead and hit that place up.
Definitely hit that place up. It's in the boondocks, I'm not going to lie. My buddy lives just right around the corner. So he bought this place, and for the last decade, he's lived there. And I'm like, I hate coming to your place. It's so far. You're so far away from everything. But now, he's literally a 5-minute walk away from this Jomas. I'm like, you live in the best part of town. Hands down.
And sometimes the best food is worth going to. You can't just get it anywhere. You got to go to it.
That's exactly it. So going to Westwood, were you in any like extracurriculars? Every high school has their own thing. Westwood's known for their things.
What were you involved with? I was in the nerdiest sport and the nerdiest club. I was in the math leadership club.
Math leadership?
Yeah, and I played badminton.
And badminton. Yeah. Okay. Tell me about math leadership.
Well, we didn't do a whole lot. It was kind of like a pilot thing when I was there. So yeah, we basically just hung out at lunch. We did do a bit of tutoring.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so did you go into post-secondary after Westwood?
Yes.
Where did you go?
Studying economics at the University of Alberta.
You still are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. And so you've put that math knowledge to place.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. So how deep are you in this economics degree?
I've got 1 semester left.
Oh, wow. So you're deep in it.
Yeah, deep.
Okay. I got a question for you. I'm going to put you on a bit of the hot spot. I took economics, micro and macro here at Keanu College, just level 1 and 2. But it's helped me tremendously just in day-to-day life understanding. There's something popping right now the people at home might know about. It's called cryptocurrency. Mm-hmm. What's your view on cryptocurrency?
Do I have to answer this?
No, you don't. You don't.
I'm kidding. It's very... people who love it absolutely love
fanatical.
it. Yeah, fanatical about it. And I guess there aren't really many people who just like absolutely hate it, but
that's right.
I do think that there's some interesting projects.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember what it's called now.
NFT.
Non-fungible tokens.
Yes.
Those I think can we just get rid of registries and attach an NFT to a car? That would be
amazing.
Yeah, I know, right? Like some of the technology is like revolutionary.
Yeah.
Even like smart contracts for like a lot of people don't know this, but we actually do lose billions of dollars a day in the paying for we call them custodians, like in the financial market. Because it takes some time to it's called a clearinghouse. Whenever you buy a stock or something for it to go through. Yeah. It costs lots and lots of money. Yeah. And you can get rid of that with a smart contract, basically. That's right. Well, but this is what the people who in theory you can do it. Yeah. But
so you think it's here to stay then?
Possibly. I don't have a crystal ball. I couldn't tell you.
I like it. I don't know if it'll ever be as big as people think it's going to be. But I do feel like that it's got enough industry buy-in that it has a lot more legitimacy now than it ever has before. Mm-hmm. And I think the NFTs are really cool. Actually, Tanner hit me up with one that's on auction. I don't know. It's on auction right now. Don't go bid on it because I want to win. For Hot Wheels. So there's some Hot Wheel NFTs on up for auction right now.
There's 3.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say which one I want. I don't want anybody at home bidding on any of them. I want to win the bid. But I think it's cool. And even if it doesn't go anywhere, just being part of it is fun. And I feel like there's a lot of cool things out there. It's a fun, new kind of space. So, but the reason I bring it up, because you said you were in economics, is because of my background that I took those classes, I'm more able to understand. Although it's a new thing, I'm actually able to understand it a little bit better because of the courses that I took in my youth. Mm-hmm. So do you guys talk about this kind of stuff in your course? Is this on the horizon at all? Obviously, you're educated on it, but...
No, not so much in the classes.
Okay.
It's very mathematics based. So it's, you're taking the derivative, saying it to 0 for 4 years.
Yeah. Cool. So when you're finished, I'm just going to put you on the hot spot. I don't know. It's my show. I can do what I want. You came back to Fort McMurray right now. You're working here currently. Is this a place after you finish your schooling that you think you're going to gravitate back to Fort McMurray, or would you like to kind of explore the world? No good or wrong answer.
I'm going wherever there's a job, honestly.
Yeah.
So if there's lots of opportunities in Fort McMurray, so possibly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Very cool. Okay. Yeah, I know. I was the same way when I finished. I was like, Whoever wants to pay me. I did want to come back to Fort McMurray. I love Fort McMurray. So I went out of my way to apply here first. But there's one place on the planet that if I could have got a job there first, I would have went, and it's Hawaii.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. If I would have, if somebody in Hawaii would have given me a job offer when I was 20 whatever and I finished school, I would have said, sorry, Fort Mac, I love you, but Hawaii, that's the spot.
Yeah, I will 100% leave you for a job in Hawaii. I'll tell you that for free.
And I would be okay with that. I would find out how to come with.
Yeah, actually, I'll get you a job.
Yeah, that's exactly it. All right, man. We're at the part of the show called the Mac City Minute. This is Tanner's segment. He's going to hit you up with some questions. Best of luck to you. Tanner, Mac City Minute.
Alrighty, question number 1 for you today. What is your favorite part of working with indigenous youth?
I just love the kids. Like they're so grateful. They are the best. That's probably about it. They're just individually, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Question number 2. What has been your favorite part of your new job so far?
Oh, there's a lot. I know the people are pretty good. You've had Crystal and Eric on previously, and they're both great people to work with. So I enjoy that.
Question number 3. How do you use your post-secondary education in your current job?
Well, this was, well, definitely like the background knowledge I have about the labor market, because we're tackling like a very interesting economic problem that happens in any developed economy where it's called structural unemployment. So what happens is you have people who are qualified for jobs that don't exist, or there's a job shortage where there's job shortages and the people don't have the skills for it.
That's right.
So we try and usher them into high growth careers. And that's, so yeah, I guess just recognizing that you can convey the importance of what we're doing a bit better.
There you go.
And your final question, what is your go-to Fort Mac snack?
Ooh, we talked about it, Joma's Pizza.
But like what at Joma's?
What at
Pizza?
Joma's? Are you donair pizza?
Donair rolls. The little spring roll things, yeah.
And those have been your 5 questions.
See, when I was growing up here, that didn't exist. Those donair rolls, they weren't a thing.
Yeah, they're brand new.
They're delicious.
Yeah.
They're delicious. So, like me personally, I'm not like I'll crush a donair. Let's not get it twisted. But I prefer the donair pizza personally. I'm a donair pizza guy. And then I also like their wings. And dependent on what's going on, sometimes I go hot wings, sometimes I go salt and pepper, or just golden wings. But yeah, when I eat, I throw down. So Joma's is your spot, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, and you grew up in Thickwood, so yeah, obviously that's yours.
Yeah.
And it should be anyways. I've eaten all the Jomas, and I'm not going to tell you who's second, third, fourth place, but Thickwood, hands down to me, in my opinion, is number 1. And I live in Timberley now, so it's closer for me to go to Timberley Jomas, which I do. I'm just saying it's not my favorite. Sorry. Nobody's giving me any hate on that comment, though. I've made it a lot, and I haven't had any.
I'm surprised nobody from Joma's has reached out.
Well, listen. When I go into Thickwood Jomas, they know who I am now, and they're always happy to see me. So,
You don't get that same response in like Timberley, or?
no, I'm invisible when I go into Timberley.
I wonder why that is.
Yeah, maybe because I'm not putting them number 1 billing. Maybe shoot me a smile. I might put you in number 1 billing. So, anyways, we're at the part of the show, my man. Thank you very much. We're running out of time. You have definitely answered the Mac City Minutes, the most articulate that we've had a guest so far. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Like, you crushed it. So the Mac City Minute, you're Hall of Fame, number 1 spot. But before we cut you loose today, shameless shout out. This is your part of the show where you can say whatever, whoever you want, say hello to, pump up anybody you want. You're up.
Well, definitely careers, the next generation. It's such an amazing program. Everyone should apply for it. Even if you kind of know what you want to do, or if you don't have no idea what you want to do,
Yeah.
definitely give it a shot. And yeah, and our employers, of course.
Yeah.
We have lots of them in town, but especially Aisling Skin and Hair Care
Yeah.
and Face Cosmetics.
Yeah.
Because I found them, so they hold a special place.
There you go. Love it. That's awesome, man. Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for being on the show. And anytime you want to come back and chat with us. You killed it today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Cool. All right. Well, for McMurray with Buffalo, that's another episode of the Mac City Morning Show in the bag. Thank you very much for tuning in. Truly does mean the world to me. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
I said this. That's another Mac City Morning Show done.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.